Maybe we should go find another spot to stand. It's not so cold.
Okay, we've found refuge in the car.
It's a bit warmer. Well, the sun's coming out now too, so anyway. So yes, we're here at 𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧𝗪𝗧, and I believe it's the main reservoir of 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗛. But we're inspired to drive in here because of the little one-bedroom place we went and had a look at. Even though the view was stunning and it's right up our alley because we absolutely love mountains and views like that, it's not going to be a good one for house sitters. And I love the way that we're actually being considerate of our house sitters for where it is that they should be to experience the best part of 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗛.
Yeah, well, the lady actually lives on site, so that's probably not great. We would really need a house that is
Standalone.
unencumbered with our owners there. Considering that we're going to be renting it, but not always staying there, and so house sitters are going to go in. So it sort of was a bit awkward. But yeah, and also the proximity to Centro or getting into town somehow or another is also another consideration. And
so as opposed to the 2-bedroom yesterday, absolute stunning location.
Amazing.
Even though you've got a big hill to get up from one way, the other way was more of sort of a gentle hill, but the steep stair climb hill thing was fantastic. We were even excited about getting stronger and fitter and whatever if we were there. You could not beat the home, the garden, the everything, but we're just not sure about it because there is a 1-bedroom flat downstairs and the homeowner may come in between renters, and we're just thinking it through, and it's a little bit more pricier as well, so we're sort of...
I think that was the thing for me. In the end, it's like, why are we getting a 2-bedroom place when we could get a 1-bedroom place? Because why do we need 2 bedrooms? Like, chances are there's not going to be a lot of crossover of nights where we're there and the house sitters are there. That might happen occasionally, but why are we paying for an extra, was it like an extra $200 US or something to get the extra bedroom?
Per month.
Yeah, per month. So it's like, I can't justify that. I think a 1-bedroom place makes more sense.
Nat's more interested in investing into other places in the world.
We've got to make this work. The numbers work. So, and the more that we spend on one means less of the others.
So she's already like sending me messages first thing this morning saying, found the place in Vietnam, super cheap, which means we can spend a little bit more in Europe and get something really nice. So we are considering everything. We're considering, the location, the proximity, because we will be selling our car. Our car here in Mexico will not be available. So we're wanting to have, something be convenient for the house sitters that come and actually stay in the place that we decide to call a home base. But ultimately it's a shared space with our house sitters and our community. But yeah, we're still just working all that out. And
so the other thing, it's always something. The other thing was at midnight last night when we were just researching and chatting and whatever, our house carers, this is a house sitting site, their daily email came in and there was one for 𝗪𝗪𝗪.
Just outside, yeah.
So 𝗪𝗪𝗪 is probably about, 2 hours from here? Mm-hmm. And it's a bigger city than 𝗪𝗪𝗪. But it's
also a state.
Yeah, it's also a state. So just outside of that city is a possible house sit for 50 days, and it fits our dates pretty well, actually. So when we finished the house sit in San Miguel in all of September, we would just have 10 days, and then we would actually start, possibly, this other house sit in 𝗪𝗪𝗪. And that would take us through until the time, probably, that we needed to go to Australia. Yeah. So, that next week, we would need to head to Australia. So we applied for it. There's a little dog and an older cat. And
Buttercup and Mrs. Daisy.
Mrs. Daisy, they were really cute. So anyway, we're having an interview, a chat with them Saturday. Yeah. So, so that's a possibility as well. Why do we apply for that when we're talking about this other option? I was wondering whether, because we've got this other house in September, then we have to go to Australia in all of December and some of January. Is it a bit of a stupid idea to start renting right now when we're still trying to get this idea off the ground and we don't actually have any house sitters to come in and actually take these spots in the houses that we're,
At
the
the
house
moment,
that we're
yeah.
doing here, the rental house. So we're just really just paying rent for not even being there. Perhaps we could sublet, but I don't know. Yeah, so it's like maybe we just put it all off until January when we start renting, but that'll give us time to get this whole idea up and running and starting to do the emotions and start booking people in. But then maybe after Australia, it makes more sense to go to Vietnam and go and have a look. So maybe that's an option.
If you're getting sick of us changing our minds all the time, just let us know.
This may not be the channel for you.
It may not be the channel for you. Yeah, that's the other thing. Unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe. Yeah.
Well, this is like the creative process in action. Yeah.
This is it, being intuitive living. This is how it's worked for 10 plus years of us just following the flow.
Well, the
what's
flow.
presenting.
I mean, because we mentioned the other day that we've been really indecision, like in a space of indecision, and this flow thing happening to the point of like that 2-bedroom place, which is just amazing. And with the lady that we know, who's in the 1-bedroom downstairs, and she was always she even came up with a solution for our September house sit that she would bring her family down and they could pay and they could cover the rent for us. Like everything was like flowing. And yeah, we're not interrupting the flow. We're literally just allowing everything else to flow. It's like the floodgates have opened and the flow is
there's lots of
really
options
here. Funny that we're at a dam.
Oh, yeah. Such a metaphor for life.
Anyway, let's drive back. We'll take a little bit of footage on the way back, see if we can get some nice scenery.
Yeah.
We might even show a few photos of the nice 2-bedroom place.
I think
And
you should see it. It was nice.
I don't know if anyone else has got some creative ideas on, how we make it affordable, considering how much time we're going to be away, whether we can even get our immersion clients on board so that we've got people, staying in the home, because obviously we've got to be able to afford to, pay for these homes around the world. So that's how it becomes a bit of a collaborative group thing.
It's interesting, isn't it? Oh, well, there you go. We'll see what unfolds.
Okay.
All right, let's go and have a look at what's going on here.
And then go and get some food.
And then get food.
But we'll show you the house in a minute. Let's do the drive, and then I'll put some images up from yesterday.
Okay.
So we're off to have a look at our first potential Vanuatu rental. Yay! Turns out that the downstairs apartment is being rented by somebody we just met.
This is really weird. Small world, this place.
Yeah. So we're feeling that because we'll get rid of the car, that we want to have something a bit more in Centro, or closer to Centro.
Yeah.
So when we rented ourselves here in Vanuatu, we were out in the suburbs, but we had a car, so we enjoyed it being out there.
It's definitely going to make a bit of a difference. This place, a lot of places actually, like right where we're walking right now, there's just no car access whatsoever. So it's finding a place that has some car access, even though we don't have a car. We won't have a car.
We still want to unload our
We
stuff.
need to actually unload groceries and things like that. You have to think about that sort of stuff, and how do you get water? So Yeah, it's I'm panting because there's all hills around here.
We're not even at the first big hill. Like this place is up a major hill that I think we're even considering it because we do want to, you know, increase our muscle strength, our leg strength, and
need to do that. Bit of cardio.
Definitely increase the fitness. I mean, because you've got to remember we're at altitude as well.
Yes.
So the puffing is not just lack of fitness, it is actually lack of oxygen too.
There's no oxygen.
So anyway, we're walking past one of our favourite plazas here now, 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗪. So I shall turn the camera around and show you where everybody lines up for their gorditas.
Famous gordita place here.
Always people lined up for these gorditas. And this plaza is pretty famous and quite often used in movie sets. This beautiful fountain, beautiful buildings. And this is our favourite juice lady.
Oh, we could be right near our favourite juice lady if we lived here.
It's a bar at night, and during the day,
It's
got
juice.
Oh, she's got tacos de pork.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
All right, we'll come back for those.
Yeah, it's right there.
Our favourite tacos.
All right, so this is 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗪. We walk up to a restaurant that so many of us have met at and eaten and made new friends at, and it's called 𝗪𝗁𝗧𝗛. So from there, we probably won't be able to speak because it's all uphill.
Super uphill.
So we shall see how we go.
Okay, here we go. Into the secret garden. Got the key. So there's a garden out the back there. Gardener's just shown up. This is the little one-bedroom unit. That's their little back area. And then that would be the area for the two-bedroom.